How's it going, everyone? I hope you had an amazing weekend. Hey guys, we are only 5 days away. This Friday is the first elite membership call that I am doing completely free for all elite members. You guys, I'm going to be counting down on YouTube here every day until the first one is live. Now, what is this? This is actually, it's going to be the first and third Friday of every month. I'm going to get on with a Zoom call at 2 p.m. PST to go over trade analysis, helping all of these individuals get a game plan together to not only, since now you're in pro, but to keep them in pro and end up getting payouts. We're having weekly competitions, monthly competitions, giveaways, everything that you can imagine. Absolutely incredible. So if you guys are not into this yet, these members have qualified. All you have to do is go to Take Profit, and in the promo code, when you get these accounts, you have to type in My Future Success, which will register your account. Now, when all of your accounts get to pro status over here, the pro, and is either in a pending or active state, shoot me a screenshot. I've already had people send this over to me. Thank you guys so much. You are already going to be on this call. When you have that, shoot it over. This is 100% completely free. This is my way of giving back to all the people who have been dedicated and worked through the process that I've shown you guys multiple times here on my own personal pro accounts to get there. Now, if you guys are someone where it's like, hey, Justin, that is awesome. How do I actually get the metrics to be able to use this? You know what? Right here. I want to show you guys 99 will give you lifetime access to everything. In a moment, I'm actually going to go over 2 trades that I took just this morning, and there's some really good education with this. But first, I just want to tell you guys, every Tuesday and Thursday, you can actually also join live, literally live, Tuesday and Thursday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 with Ron, going over every buy and sell signal that gets populated on our charts to be able to understand market movement, sometimes manipulation, but also the potential profit and people who have already made money using this educational platform that we have going on here. So absolutely incredible to these people over here. But let's do this. Guys, I ended up taking 2 trades this morning, and I want to go over them exactly right now. Transparency, everything. Let's pull it up right now and show you guys. Today was actually one of my first losing days for a little while, but it's completely okay. And I want to show you guys this. The first trade I took, which I'll go over and analyze here, was $1,100 down. I then ended up taking a trade afterwards that ended up closing out for about almost $800. So all in all, this looks $395. Now let's go for the month. So far in this account, 14 trades taken total, won 11, lost 3, currently sitting at a 78.57% profit percentage, and $1,608 on this. What happened this morning? Guys, I have to be real. I do not win every trade, but how do we get around this? I entered this sell signal right here. Plain and simple. Price action was below the 200 EMA, background was red, strong bearish candle, money momentum red, everything. This just had a different decision right afterwards and ended up shooting all the way back up and ended up spiking out of this, and I had to close the position. I was actually also trading with 10 contracts over here. Now, for me, I like to say, hey, if you get above $1,500 on your accounts and you're at, $1,500, $1,600, awesome. That'll work. Go ahead and you can go to 10 micros. If you go below that, like yesterday, the account balance was about $1,900. Now we're currently sitting about $1,600. I had to then on the second trade start with 5 micros. So I got in, had to exit out, unfortunately, came up this high and had to close it. I then entered back in on a buy signal, started with 5 micros. Once I was up 10 to 15 points, added another 5 micros, and then ran it up to where? A level of resistance looking completely left. This was the profit target, and then exited out. So you guys, you're not going to get every single winning trade on these metrics. I'll be the first to state that. Guys, my name is Justin. If you're new to this, I'm the founder of these metrics. And you know what? I take losing trades too, and I love to show transparency here. If you get into a losing trade like this and the market switches on you, just get out of it. The best thing about these 1-minute time frames is you literally have to wait maybe 3 to 5 minutes for another opportunity. Even if you miss this, we came back into the profit wave, came up, perfect. Another buy signal. This is where you could run it even higher. So, that is something where it's so powerful to be able to look at this. Now, you could go back this morning and say, hey, this looks like a lot of chop in the market too. A lot of chop up, a lot of chop down. Well, if you're noticing that, go to the 2-minute time frame, but don't go anything over the 2-minute time frame, okay? So this is where you can take it one step further and say, all right, well, I want the best signals. 2-minute, draw down. How much did this end up going for? Potential profit, 21 points. Buy signal here, still running up, 70 points. So this is where you can get less signals, potentially a little bit more accurate, but you're not going to get them that often. What I like to see is when you get these big wicks back and forth, definitely on the 1 minute time frame, go to your 2 minute, smooth out the market. Okay, that is something that looking left this morning, once this populates, when I was in here, this is what I was noticing up and down, up and down. But what I end up getting caught up with too is I took this a step further, which sometimes the over-analysis paralysis, this actually kind of bit me a little bit this morning. And let's be real, I drew this line just like this, right? This was the level of support that I expected. This section right here was the first metric with everything in line showing a break and a strong bearish and sell signal. This is where I wanted to play it down all the way to the bottom here and take out a massive profit. It just didn't work, came against me, had to close it out, wrote it up to a position going long, and that's exactly how I was able to capitalize on those trades. But I just want to get on here, show you guys that. Transparency is everything on this channel, on this pro account. So right now, currently for the day, I am down. I took one trade, right? I lost the first trade. I won the second trade. If you lose a trade and win a trade, you're completely done. Right now, I'm not going to trade anymore today. 397 down for the day, but still currently up on the account overall. But I want to show you guys that transparency, everything is key. And I'm looking forward to this call on Friday. I cannot wait. Guys, go over to Take Profit. You can literally go on right now and get 5 50K accounts. The best part with this, you don't pay the $130 activation fee when you go to Pro, which I actually had to end up paying on the last 5 50K accounts that you saw me pass. So you're literally right now going to be saving $900, not only 30% on the actual test, but never paying the 130 on the other end. So guys, if you've ever had a question in your mind to be like, hey, when should I get on? When should I be like these traders over here that have already passed and are now literally going to get live education and be able to join an elite private trading group with myself, the founder, 2 times a month? That is exactly how to do it. If you guys want to do one-on-one trainings, I'm always available as well. I have my Calendly link here in the description of this video. You can book through there. We'll sit down one-on-one during market hours, after market hours, whatever's more convenient for you. Get a game plan down to get you to the status like this. You know, when you're over here, take a look at some of these 5-star ratings. You know, I want to be the person here to be able to show you exactly everything that's going on, and just so many people that are having success with this. And it's just absolutely incredible to see so many people changing their lives, everywhere from literally 18 years old to 90 years old. It's absolutely incredible. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. Let's make this an amazing rest of the week. But just want to get on you and show you guys that. Take care. God bless.